Oh my God, we could do a slow motion video.
I mean, Monday Motivational Madness. A crazy good way to start your week.
Hola, you amazing artists, and welcome to a Monday Motivational Madness. So today we want to talk about something that's really, really important and something that Clea and I have really deeply investigated over the last couple weeks. Let's wait for that card. Something that Clea and I have both really deeply been looking at over the last couple of years, especially with the move and having burnout and all kinds of other not fun things. That is the subject of self-care.
Mental, physical, and emotional well-being.
I know for a lot of us, we either are workaholics, we have a hard time saying no. We also have a martyr complex where we decide that we're going to take on everything and spread ourselves extremely thin.
We also feel guilty wanting self-care time or to do things for ourselves.
How many of you, if you were to decide at this very moment, you know what, I'm going to spend the next 3 hours just taking care of myself. I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to relax. I'm going to enjoy the next just 3 hours, right? How many of you are like, well, I can't do that. I have commitments. I have responsibilities,
I'm thinking that right now.
Yeah. It's important to challenge those things within yourself because I will tell you right now, a really great killer of creativity is not taking care of your health, not taking care of your body, not taking care of your mind, not taking that time off. You need that time to be able to reset. You need to be able to get to a place where you are willing to just relax. Because the state of flow in creation is a state of relaxation where you're just in this place, in this flow, where you're not overthinking things. And it's a state of meditation, really. It's easy to take the drama and the stress and all that stuff with us into the studio and then feel that creative block and be like, oh, I can't, and then it just adds to the whole thing.
Stress has this brilliant way of compounding on itself if it's left unchecked, and really the only thing is to put a hard pause on it and take care of you.
And put a hard pause on everything. Because a lot of times it's like, well, I want to get into studio, but I have this thing to do and this thing to do. And then you feel guilty because you didn't get into studio, and then you do get into studio and you decide that you're going to do this thing, but you're not feeling inspired and all this stuff. And it's like constant. One thing, it's life, house things, family things, studio things, work things, this, and you're not taking any time out for you to just relax, sit in silence. Take time out where you're like, you know what, I'm not going to think about shit today. I don't want any phone calls. I'm turning off my phone. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And if there's any part of you that is thinking, I can't do that, I have to be on all the time, then you're going to have to question that because that's going to lead to burnout.
Or if you just came off of a mandatory hiatus because your body was like, sit down.
Yeah.
And then you're beating yourself up and thinking that you have to catch up with a bunch of stuff, which is just going to lead to burnout all over again.
No, that's where you hit the delete button. You're like, all right, everything before this moment here,
I am excused.
I am excused. I'm not going to do that. I have a doctor's note.
I had a bad habit of keeping records of that. Right? Of my shortcomings leading up to burnout and during burnout and then having to make up for it later.
All that stuff just keeps you in that vicious cycle. And really, you guys, if you cannot take out 3 hours to just stop everything, then you're going to have to start making time for that. You're going to have to really reevaluate what it is what your priorities are. It sounds selfish, right? Because everybody, that's selfish. It's not selfish. You cannot give to anybody else or to the things that you want unless you take care of yourself and you give to yourself first. Put everything else aside for a moment and just take that pause for yourself and take care of yourself. So our Monday Motivational Madness for this week is take care of you. Take time out for you because you deserve it. Plain and simple. And you don't need me to tell you that you deserve it, but if you want to hear the words, I will tell you right now, you deserve to take a break for you.
Whatever
And
that means to you.
Yeah, and if you need to watch this video every single week as a reminder, then do so. I may have to watch this video every week.
Perhaps we all do.
I am a recovering workaholic, so I know that I need this reminder constantly to just, hey man, it's okay. Just relax. The world's going to be fine without you for a little moment. You know, like, it's going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. And you don't have to catch up, and you don't have to do this, and you don't have to, I have to make sure that I post 15 videos I have to make sure that I create 1,000 works of art by the end of the year. Like, don't do that. Make sure that you schedule in time for you. My motivation for this week
It's good.
is take care of you. And yeah, you want to say goodbye, Clay?
Mwah.
Adios.